Hi everybody, this is Red Hill Eagle and welcome back to A Method to the Madness. This is a TEW2020 save. It's the World Wrestling Federation from 1992. We're in week 3 of January and it's time for Superstars. Let's get going then. There's the card. There's everything that's been planned if you wanted to take a quick look, but I am going to get on with things. We open up with Vince McMahon and Bobby the Brain Heenan opening the show, as they are the commentary team, and they talk about some of the guys that you're going to see tonight. Hulk Hogan, Papa Shango, Repo Man, and Sid Justice. Rating of 76. The Berserker takes on the Texas Tornado in our opening match, and it's Texas Tornado who gets the win in 7 minutes 31 by pinfall with a tornado punch. And that's a rating of 65. Could have been better. I don't know though, actually. I suppose it's quite solid for these two guys. We've then got the $1 Million Man and Ted DiBiase, and they are talking about the Big Boss Man and Sergeant Slaughter. They are now going to be looking into Sergeant Slaughter's accounts after he came out and saved the Big Boss Man from their beatdown last week. They claim that the Big Boss Man owes some tax money. The Boss Man obviously says it's all above board what he's done. He's already sent it off. He's done all his forms. He's already paid his taxes. But Money Inc. have other plans. And obviously with Slaughter upsetting them now, they're going to be looking into his accounts. And that's a rating of 72. Haku and the Barbarian take on the New Foundation. Yeah, we're quite short on tag teams, but when you look at it, we have actually got a few, but there's quite a few people that I don't tend to use a lot when I've done this sort of era save before. And two of those are Haku and the Barbarian. And I think they've got a lot of gas in them, actually. I think we could do something with them and try to get them over. I do want to get Owen Hart over. That does come with obviously being with Jim Neidhart at the moment. So yeah, it's just to get these guys on the card, and we have given the victory to Haku and the Barbarian in 9 minutes 59. Jim Neidhart was disqualified while fighting the Barbarian, and that's an overall rating of 67. In another 67 rating, it's our news segment. Sean Mooney, the anchor, cuts over to promos from Randy Savage, Rick Martel, the British Bulldog, Koko Beware, and the Legion of Doom. Yeah, a bit of star power here with Randy Savage, obviously advancing that storyline again with Sid Justice. It's not, I know it's kind of like at the moment they're not really in the storyline, but I really want to try and get that up. This hasn't done it any favours though, really. What does it say? Automatically advanced, yeah, but it hasn't gained heat. It hasn't lost either though, I guess, so there's that. And also, a couple of people like Rick Martel I should be doing more with. And Koko Beware, because he's not partnered with Owen at the moment as High Energy, I kind of like lost as to what to do with him. So I kind of want to keep him around. Yeah, but just not quite sure what to do with him yet. And Legion of Doom, they're still our tag team champions. But yeah, we've dealt with a few storylines with this segment as well. Now, back in the ring, Bret Hart defends his Intercontinental Championship against Reno Riggins. It's just I don't want to call it a squash match, but he is beating a jobber here. Just to get him on the card, we haven't really used him much yet. Certainly haven't used him in the ring, so it's to give him a match. And a 70 rated, that's decent, bearing in mind Reno Riggins is a jobber. And Bret Hart, I think he's only well known, possibly recognisable, I can't remember offhand. And it says they got great chemistry, so that obviously helped. I wouldn't normally look at the recap gimmick change because I know it's only for a jobber, but okay, adequate, fine. But yeah, 70 is a decent rating for that. And the result, well, you probably guessed, Bret Hart won in 5 minutes 50 by submission with a sharpshooter. So it's defence number 6 of his Intercontinental title. Gene Okerlund then interviews the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And it's just a promo on Hogan, really. Hogan sort of having a go at Flair, saying it's Flair's fault that Hogan isn't allowed in the Rumble. But Flair saying, look, you did it all yourself. You got only yourself to blame. Hogan, you're the reason that you got banned from that match. Nothing to do with me. Overall rating of 77. Yeah, decent. Storyline has advanced and gained heat. Then we've got Crush. He is, it's just a taped promo, really. Or not even really a promo. It's kind of like just a visual, like a graphic, maybe with a bit of music, He will be making his debut at the Royal Rumble. A poor rating. I wasn't expecting much, but we kind of had to slot this in here because we've got a bit of a throwaway match at the Royal Rumble between him and Skinner. So kind of just had to sort of introduce the fact that, Crush is now in the World Wrestling Federation and he will be making his debut at the Royal Rumble. Back in the ring, the Repo Man takes on Sid Justice. Decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Justice gets the win in 6 minutes 11 by pinfall with a powerbomb. Just wanted him to get a dominated victory, or domination victory, which we did. Poor rating of 52, but okay, is what it is. We just really wanted to get Justice a win here. Lord Alfred Hayes then announces matches for the Royal Rumble, where we will see Crush take on Skinner, as I have mentioned, and we'll have Animal and Hawk, the Legion of Doom, take on Kato and Tanaka. The Orient Express and the Tag Team Championships will be on the line. Overall rating of 54. Bad Crew take on the Beverly Brothers. So just two jobbers taking on the Beverly Brothers. Another tag team match, really. We're trying to get two on each card. And these are two guys that I signed, just a couple of jobbers, really. And I thought, yeah, why not get a jobbing tag team in, just to sort of, increase that kind of, the number of teams we've got. Overall rating of 51, which isn't great, but the Beverly Brothers get the win in 7 minutes 39. And when Bo Beverly pinned Bad Crew 1 with a Shaker Heights Spike. Yes, that is. I can't remember if it was this one or Death Valley Driver they had, but that finisher was pretty awful. So yeah, rating 51 overall. Greg Valentine then takes on Shawn Michaels. We needed to get Shawn Michaels on the card. We haven't used him yet. And, why not? Because he's awesome. We all know he turns out to be one of the biggest stars the WWF or WWE have ever produced. So, yeah, let's get him rolling. And a rating of 62, where he gets the win in 11 minutes 43 by pinfall with a sweet chin music after Sensational Sherry interfered. Post-match, we've got Michaels posing, the way he does, sexy boy and all that business. And then the British Bulldog comes out and he approaches Michaels in the ring with a microphone and he's basically just having a go at him. There is no place for pretty boys in this industry. You've got to be tough. You've got to be strong if you're going to make it in this business. You've done almost everything you can do in the tag team division, and I'm willing to bet that Marty Jannetty carried you there. You're just here posing. You think you're a pretty boy. Well, you won't be looking too pretty when you get in the ring with someone like me. Overall rating of 67. This is just another storyline that we have created. Gene Okerlund then interviews Hulk Hogan ahead of our main event, where he will take on Papa Shango. And he also talks about The Undertaker. And he says, if Ric Flair's going to be in the Royal Rumble, and I'm not, and neither's The Undertaker, it leaves me no option but to take on The Undertaker at Royal Rumble. I want a match. I need a match. I need to prove that I am a contender for that belt. And I want a match at the Royal Rumble against The Undertaker. Overall rating of 85. And the match gets a 75. Yeah, not too bad. Papa Shango is certainly down there in the recognisable lower card regions. So, yeah, not too bad at all, really. Hogan gets the win in 14 minutes 22 by pinfall with a big leg drop. Rating of 75, a great main event. Let's see what we get overall. 68. Yeah, it's still down there a little bit, isn't it? I probably do need to look at our product and just try and... I don't know if I've got the main event spotlight or the free ring circus, because we do have quite a few kind of squash matches, and that may hurt us a little bit. I probably want to put a little bit more focus on the main event. But before we do anything else, we've got a couple of emails. Yes, I made an offer for Fatu. Now, I made a bit of a boo-boo here. I've left Premier League Wrestling in this database, which is the company I am using in my local to global save. I did go into the database and I put them in debt by about 50 million or something, just to kind of make sure they go out of business eventually. But yeah, I kind of messed it up. I mean, shouldn't really do any harm to us, but just kind of that little bit of realism takes it out a tiny little bit. But it really doesn't matter too much. But yeah, we've offered a contract I'm sure we offered him a contract. Maybe we didn't actually, but I've shortlisted him because I'm thinking about bringing the head shrinkers in. So, yeah, I don't think I have yet then, have I? No, we will then. We'll offer him a contract. One of our written deals, he's going to want at least 6,000 for 3 years. 3 years is a good time. Let's get him in. Yeah. And we must remember to try and sign his tag team partner. Was it Samu? I'm sure it was Samu. We'll have a look in just a sec. Get rid of that one. Kevin Von Erich, PLW. Well, not really going to get him, are they? Is Kevin Von Erich... Oh, I'm getting muddled up, aren't I? I'm getting muddled up. Kevin isn't the Texas Tornado. He's good though, isn't he? We should probably think about signing him. Maybe not yet. Hulk Hogan's got an opinion. The Barbarian is unsafe. Okay. Drug test fees. Time. The Berserker still needs time to heal. Yeah, can't really use him much, can we? Owen Hart is money. Strap a rocket to the kid. Oh, maybe I'll change his name to the Rocket. And more drug test fees. Okay, we've also got some decisions. An incident involving Bam Bam Bigelow. We've only just signed him. Identified as a hard drug user. Oh, for goodness sake. I mean, I could send him to rehab because we've only just signed him. We don't have him involved in any stories yet. I was just hoping to start using him soon. Do you know what I'm going to do first? Before I do that, let's just have a look at Bam Bam quickly and see if we can talk to him. I will. That was easy then. I no longer. He no longer has the hard drug user attribute. Okay, well that makes this job easier then, because I'll just give him a stern warning. I think. Nothing noteworthy. Okay, that's cool. We've also put out a contract for... Oh no, that is the one we've just done, isn't it? Fatu. Let's look for Samu before I forget, because that's the sort of thing I will do, is forget. Samu, let's sign him. Shouldn't have too many problems. Yeah. Oh, he wants a lot more money. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. We can afford it. He's a bit more popular. That's why he wants more money, but he wants more merchandise as well. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, done. Right, okay, that's good. So, just a quick look at our stories now. Let's see, we've got 66 now for the Bossman Slaughter against Money Inc. Bret Hart, Piper and the Mountie, 73. 60 for Bossman and Shawn Michaels. There has only been those two segments so far, though. Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, 73. Jake Roberts, Undertaker, unknown. Yeah, we haven't really done anything with that yet, have we? LOD and Natural Disasters, 62. And Savage and Sid Justice is still unknown. I probably haven't had them on screen together, and that's what... I can only imagine that's what it is. Okay, we'll fix that. I mean, the Savage Justice one would be a bit difficult because they're not particularly feuding yet. I suppose we could start using Justice in some angles with Savage around. Yeah, and Hogan Flair. No, sorry, not Hogan Flair. Jake Roberts, The Undertaker. We'll have to do something with that one as well. Okay, so that's that. Just one quick look at the roster, because I did notice Jake Roberts became a major star. Yeah, he's still there. Look, that's good. Jake Roberts is a major star. Stars. Okay, so yeah, we've got so many recognisable. I mean, to be honest, there's not many that I'm looking to push. Bam Bam Bigelow's one. Oh, Shawn Michaels got up to well known. Possibly. I can't remember if he was already well known. But yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow's one of them. Crush maybe to some extent, but only as far as star, really. I don't think I want him to be any higher than that. Legion of Doom would be nice to push quite a bit. Papa Shango maybe to star as well. The British Bulldog would be nice to get over quite well, maybe even to major star. Then what have we got? That's probably it. But we've got such a sort of lower card. Yeah, so let's look at those guys I've just mentioned, get them over. Right, that will do then. We are nearing Royal Rumble. I will just show you quickly the matches I've booked in. Bret Hart against the Mountie, Crush, Skinner, Hogan, Undertaker. Got the Royal Rumble match, Legion of Doom versus Orient Express, and the only one that hasn't sort of been announced, so to speak, on TV yet is the Texas Tornado against the Warlord. They're kind of just filler matches because obviously the Royal Rumble takes up a good 30 superstars. I know I could have some superstars in the Royal Rumble that also have matches. I don't like doing that particularly. I mean, it might be something I'll do in the future, but I always think if you're going to be in the Royal Rumble, you don't have a match beforehand. I know it's been done. I know they do it. It's just my thought process. So yeah, that will be it now. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.